Yeah, look, delighted to be here. Looking forward to the massive challenge ahead, which I was well aware of before taking on the responsibility, and looking forward to working with the players and the staff, and being part of a really strong competition.
It was a process.
Look, it's fair to say every sort of position I've had has kind of needed some sort of rebuild, and as you said, I had a brilliant 2 years at Celtic. Loved every minute of it, but it was challenging, particularly at the start. And I don't know if it's about patience. I mean, you can't ask people to feel a certain way or to sort of dampen expectations. I think what I've tried to do wherever I've been, and including Celtic, is allow them to form their own opinion with what they see rather than what I say. And like I said, we had a massive rebuild at Celtic, but I think at the beginning, even though the results weren't there, the supporters could see what we were trying to do and got behind us. And I don't know whether it's going to be a rocky start for us or a good start for us, but either way, my hope and my desire and what I'm going to try and do is give our supporters hope and belief that we're going to embark on something special. I can't say it was a goal. I've come literally from the other side of the world, so it's kind of been I've just wanted to experience as much as I can throughout my career and see where that takes me. And every challenge I've had is I've enjoyed, I've embraced wherever I've worked, whether that's in different countries, different leagues, national team or club football. But the Premier League is the strongest competition, as you said. Some of the best managers in the world are in this competition. Some of the strongest teams in the world are in this competition, and why wouldn't you want to embrace that? And it's another opportunity for me to do what I do, in a different competition with different sort of fundamentals around it, and experience something else in my career that I hadn't. Like I said, it wasn't an ambition of mine, but certainly everything I've done, I've tried to do the best of my ability so that it gives me more experiences that I can say, have given me a career that, I've realised everything I wanted to do.
Do you have any preconceived ideas about what the season might be?
Yeah, I just think, I don't think it's my role to, sit there and sort of treat people in a manner because of their circumstances. I'm really big on just treating everyone the same. And Harry is, he's already entrenched himself in the history of this football club. He's a very important part. He's the premier striker, one of the premier strikers in the world, and I want him involved here. My conversation with him will be about how we can make this club successful, and I've got no doubt that that's what he wants as well. So within that context, whatever sort of that narrows into the personal stuff around Harry himself as an individual. If the conversation takes it that way, we'll take it that way. But I doubt it's going to be, defining in the manner that I think people think it's going to be. It's not going to be a conversation where, we walk out of that room, we've got sort of an understanding, because I don't want that kind of conversation. What I want is to introduce myself to Harry, to give him a sort of vision for the football club, to get an understanding from him of what he thinks this football club needs to be successful. And we go on that training pitch and try to make it happen. No, I haven't had any assurances, and I wouldn't expect any assurances because, again, with these kind of things, you're never dealing in definites or, in certainties in anything in life. So, and I've never, again, it's just my nature that I kind of go along and try and concentrate on the things that I know right now. And what I know right now is that, Harry's part of this squad, and, he's looking forward to coming back to training and getting amongst the players and back in here, and we start working together. And again, if I spend too much time worrying about the impact that it may have either way, I'm going to miss trying to build a team, because ultimately that's what's going to make us successful. If we build a team that plays football a certain way, that's going to be. And I'm not going to, sort of miss this initial opportunity to lay down what I know is going to be important in the long term. What's going to be important in the long term goes beyond individuals. It's more about overriding sort of philosophy on, who we want to be as a team and the key people within that.